right, here we go. We're gonna review the market. Just take a look at what happened today and what we can learn from it. So, yeah, man, guys, this 4 hour gap, we've reclaimed it 3 times, and I'm not gonna lie, I definitely underestimated the power of it. Especially because when you think about it from a true open perspective, what happened? Man, it actually makes a lot of sense why we held this 4 hour gap and we reacted off of it so well. Hey, what up, Kirk? It actually makes a lot of sense because you look at this 4 hour gap and you see, oh wow, we reclaimed it not once, not twice, but 3 times. And look at the signature with this, right? Look at how we push into it once, we sweep out both of these lows, and then hold it a third time. I mean, it makes sense that we'd at least go to this high. The true month open, but like we took, if I remember correctly, so where was the true month open? I think it was right. Yeah, the true month open is right here. See that pink line? So see pink, true month open. Wow, if you think about it like this, you can definitely make an argument for that. Basically, we actually could expand. Look, this is a very interesting thought. True month open got manipulated right there. If the market did want to expand here, that's a pretty strong telling sign that we could expand to the upside, right? Because we manipulated the true month open right there. It's an interesting thought, right? Honestly, that's probably what I'm gonna lean towards. And then you can actually see, wow, now that I'm looking at it like this changes a lot. So look, true, wow. Okay, wait, this is crazy now that I'm looking at it like this. It's like I was thinking I was bearish this whole time, and obviously I wanted to see that RTH gap get filled. But now it's been filled. Now the RTH gap has been filled. And that was what I wanted to see. Okay, this actually changes a lot. Oh my gosh, we're gonna go to 30,000, bro. We're gonna go to 30,000. This is crazy. Look at this. True week open. True day open. Wow. And then we manipulate everything so perfectly. It's a little machine. It's a machine of true opens. Oh my gosh, bro. Not gonna lie, this is so... It's so cool. It's so cool. When you look at the market through the correct lens that you're supposed to, it's actually so cool. What? Wait, this actually goes way deeper. Where's 922? Yo, oh my gosh. Wait. Are we going back down to the bottom? From what it looks like here, we manipulated the true month open. We might be headed to 30,000. This is crazy, bro. Look, and then 922. Oh my gosh. We manipulate. Then we have the 22-minute true open right here. This is beautiful. What? I meant the 90-minute true open. And then what? What's the 22-minute true opens? The options are 951 or 928. Either way, I don't know which, if past that which true open was relevant, but guys, either way, you have to admit the way the true opens can use them in Confluence to identify the manipulation is actually incredible. Like, what? Like, note where we manipulated. We manipulated when we were below every single one. Oh my gosh. Nah, I meant true month open here. I mean, this is actually so cool. Dang, bro. So yeah, I think we might actually head up to hang on a second. Okay. I mean, guys, you have to admit this precision in these markets is just weirdly insane. It's weirdly insane how precise these markets end up becoming. Wow. Wait. Yeah, actually, I'm going to text my dad. Hold up. Alright. Yeah, this is really cool. So, this buy model is looking real nice. Looking real nice. 4-hour supercharged for value gap. Look where the manipulation happened. Below every single true open. Ooh, this is really crazy. This is really crazy. So we'll actually probably go much higher. Why won't this go smaller? Go smaller. Whatever. How crazy perfect is this? Whoops. So, yeah, let's just save this as, let's save this in the folder for today. And let's just call this all high time frame true opens swept into a 4-hour supercharged for value gap. Yeah, man, we're probably going to go much higher. It's crazy. So we should actually frame out a 15-minute change in state. Oh, man, now I'm very, very curious. Yeah, it looks like we definitely hit our optimal entry point. So here's our higher time frame PD ray. Ooh, things are getting real crazy here. And then what happened? So we got manipulation. Did the inducement occur below its true opens? Did the inducement occur below its true opens? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, did inducement occur below midnight of Wednesday? Yes, it did, right? Inducement occurred below midnight of Wednesday. What you might not be knowing what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this 15-minute change instead of delivery right here. So this 15-minute change instead of delivery off of this higher time frame supercharged gap. Now we're cooking. Oh my gosh. And then what was this? 2022 model to the upside? Okay, wait. This is actually getting very interesting. You see how we induced this low right here? Oh my gosh. We're starting to really frame a interesting idea here. So we went below midnight of Wednesday. Hey, what up, Javier? Guys, this is getting very fascinating very fast. Like, all the true opens were taken at the low of the manipulation here into this 4-hour for value gap. Now we got an inducement into the aligned time from change in state. This is crazy, bro. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. This is just really, really precise stuff. Okay, wait. Midnight. Where's midnight? So, honestly, guys, we could go way higher here. This could be a much bigger buy model than we are thinking. So, midnight for Wednesday, right? And this was midnight for Wait, now I'm confused. Yeah, midnight for going into Tuesday. So this could be classic expansion week. Wait, when you look at it like this. Yo, guys, we got good bias. We got good bias tonight. Holy. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I might trade London tonight. I got a good model framed here. This is clean. I'm actually considering trading London. This is clean. Right? Accumulation on Monday. Tuesday forms low of the week. Oh my gosh. Wednesday. Okay, wait. So then we obviously had manipulation for Wednesday at 13, 15, 13. This is okay. The true open for PM sessions not till 13:30. So that's something that does not add up. Let's simplify this. Midnight Tuesday. $18 Monday, true week open. $18 Sunday, true month open. Let's go. We got it. Man, but the true PM session open, we do not take. Still, right, this is still very, very clean. Ooh, I know we could actually just make this green so we can distinguish it. Ooh, yeah, that. Now we're looking at it way better, actually. I like that. So, manipulation, forming low of the week. So, we were below 730. We had not had we hadn't had the PM True Open form yet. So I guess we were using the prior session's True Open. Do you have any targets to the downside? Honestly, no. This is looking very bullish on the higher time frame. We just filled the RTH gap. I'm honestly I'm leaning bullish now. This is, oh my gosh, this is actually really fascinating. 7:30. So this kind of confirms this theory that since 1330 hadn't formed, we're referring back to the true open of the previous session, since we haven't had 1330 form. Confirms that theory. And then from here, but do we have CSD on weekly and daily? That's a good question, bro. I'm gonna look at that after I figure out if we manipulate low time frame true opens here. So next would be the 90-minute true open. We got 12:22. Yeah, there's only gonna be one of these. So yeah, this confirms our theory that we used for the previous session's true open when the new true open hasn't formed. What were you asking? Do we have a CASD on weekly and daily? Okay, let's add 1228. Once again, slowly incorporating the templates as I kind of discover stuff about the market. You just kind of like make new templates. So I think we need to use the second true open. So the one that occurs. Okay, let's see. Let's think. Every 22 minutes, it's a cycle. So 12:45, 12:51. So yeah, we'll be using 12:51. And that lines up with this other. Sorry guys, I'm going on a little bit of a rabbit hole here. But I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of important. And then yeah, inducement occurs below every single true open once again. That's just so crazy. Once again, this is using all the true opens that were being referred to at this current moment. That's why I know that the 1331 occurred after, but that was after, right? At this current moment, we were still referring to 730. Okay, I see what you're saying though. So I'm going to screenshot this. I'm going to screenshot this. This is crazy, bro. And then we'll look at the higher time frame, kind of see what you're saying about the higher time frame CASD, because obviously that's going to be important. So I'm just going to get rid of all that for now. So Monday accumulated, Tuesday possible low of the week. let's project this out. So we still could go much higher with this. Their bearish FVG seem like they may retest that CSD too. Okay, I'm gonna go on the higher time frame as soon as I screenshot this. Oh, and this is a good day. This is a good situation to use range projections. Let's do that as well. So, very obvious accumulation range. Let's use the 1 hour bodies. So, I'm not even going to look at what happened. I'm just going to say objectively, here's the 1 hour bodies. So, that marked the... I wonder if the 15-minute bodies were better. If you include this... Nah. Wow. Wait. Oh, man. Dang it. Okay, let's just do it how I was doing it. 15-minute bodies. We get this very interesting thing here where about 1 standard deviation down from the accumulation, we form the low. Alright, this is a pretty strong looking model. I might trade London tonight, guys. I actually might. This is looking real clean. Alright, so you guys see kind of what I did here? We use standard deviations and range projections to frame the model. Let's make this a little tighter and a little cleaner. Alright. So now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. This still looks kind of ugly. Let's just get rid of that for now. Alright, now this is looking a little bit more clean. Get out of here. Okay, I think we're in a buy model. Alright, screenshotting this. So we'll just put this in here as possible buy model going into the rest of the week. I'm gonna put this in my 4-hour 15-minute models, and then yeah, we're going to bro why do you, and then we're going to I don't even know, whatever else is next. Then we're just gonna delete everything. Oh, look at the higher time frame. Yeah, so you think what you're saying is, Kirk, you think so it's bullish, yes, but we do have CISD on weekly and daily. You mean bearish CISD? Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking that that's not going to hold. It's not obvious. I mean, this daily for VIAGAP is much more obvious. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to go much higher. So, honestly, I think we're going to get a classic expansion week weekly profile. That's just what I think. Yeah, we might expand the rest of the week here. Yeah, guys, I got kind of distracted, but like, this could very well be a classic expansion week. We filled the RTH gap. We basically we filled it. So from a 1 hour change in state perspective, same thing, right? Daily fair value gap has been filled. 1 hour change in state. Ooh, that's clean. It's like that it's Will Smith. It's the Will Smith meme. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. This is what I'm thinking. All right, 1 hour change in state. To the upside off this daily supercharged gap. I think we'll go higher here. And then we got all-time highs kind of chilling back in sight. Man, I have a lot of conviction in this possible idea. Oh, you know what would be crazy? Oh, let's check the dealing ranges. Oh my gosh. We gotta check the dealing ranges. Okay, we gotta go up one more actually. I mean, it does. This is kind of feeling like a fair value gap, and that's holding a fair value gap partition. I'm not gonna lie, it looks bullish. I'm not gonna lie, it looks bullish. Wait. Yeah, because you can see clearly this is a fair value gap down here. Man, I feel like no matter how you frame it, this is, to me, this is bullish. So I think we'll get a buy model out of this. So maybe let's go down a partition. What even is gold block time anyway? Okay, so honestly, this kind of still fits in with the dealing range here. Like the low forming here, the extension. And maybe going up to the high. It kind of still fits in with this idea. We swept liquidity into the low. Yeah. I think we go higher. We getting paid tomorrow? Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir. I'm actually getting paid tonight. Like literally paid. So I can possibly buy a new account. I'm thinking maybe Tradeify. Or I don't even know, but I'm thinking about buying another account, and then eventually I just want to have like accounts with like 10 different not 10, that's too many, with like 5 different firms. Like I want to be able to trade Tradeify, Top Step, Apex, Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures, Alpha Futures. I want to trade in my personal, and I want to trade them all at once, like an assassin, like Order 66. Boom, execute across all of them. That's kind of my goal, but I gotta slowly build up to that. So, man, I like the other daily gap better. So I like this one better. This one is the one that's in the GB partition, but I like this gap better. And then we kind of have a 1 hour change of state right here. So yeah, I kind of see this expanding higher. I should be looking at the actual trades from today, but this is very distracting. And then yeah, I'd measure it out like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we'll go to the 8th. Let's just mark out the 7th. And where's that dealing range high? I actually think that's gonna be helpful in this specific. Oh, it's right here. It's closer than I thought. It's like objects in the mirror are closer than they may appear. That's kind of how this looks closer than I thought. Anyway, I'm still gonna mark this as 7. I have conviction in the 7th. I don't know. From what I've seen, that's usually a good target. So higher time frame swing trade. Going on right now. Yeah, man. It kind of looks bullish to me. Here, let's just get rid of this and this and this. And let's put this as supercharged. So okay, if man, I want to take a trade in London session, like I really do. And then we filled the RTH gap, right? That was, I would say that was important because that was the reason I was bearish today. And you can see we ended up filling this, and it's just so perfect how we fill this that I'm like, wow, that was pretty nice. That honestly makes me want to go higher now. I think the market will go higher because this objective has been complete in the short term, right? RTH gap filled, inducement into 1 hour CSD of, yeah, I'll just mark that like that. Oh, man. So Snowman was saying, you know, we got a daily and weekly change in state. I just don't think it's, I don't know. I think this daily for value gap has better signature. We might have rebalanced equilibrium too. We did. So I could definitely see us going higher off of this. Like if you think about it, this is kind of just inducing people to go short. I guess we have not tapped discounted this yet. I don't think that's needed. I think that's perfectly fine. So honestly, I'm getting propulsion block vibes out of this type of thing. Like on the weekly chart. Yeah, on the weekly, right, it's looking like this is like a weekly implied gap here. I don't even know what. Channel to put the weekly chart in. I'm just gonna put it here. Now I'll put it in monthly, daily, because it's the weekly chart. So I don't have a 3-month dash weekly, so. And then we have a nice little hippopotamus here. Oh, whoops. Weekly hippopotamus. Clean. I'm not putting this one in my journal. I'm just gonna save this. So on a 4-hour, yeah, this seems like a rocket. But like I said, this is giving propulsion block vibes. I'm just trying to figure out where's the propulsion block. Like, this was the same deal as this, right? I talked about this propulsion block too. That's crazy. I literally talked about this propulsion block. I was like, yo, like, we got an order block here. Yeah, I talked about this propulsion block. I was like, OB here. We might need to look at the daily chart, actually. Yeah, so it's better on the daily. Daily one, daily OB here. And then daily PB here. And then you could just kind of tell that this was going to be a propulsion block right here. So like I said, I feel a very similar type of way about current price action, but I don't know how to frame it is the thing. Like, but this clearly, this move down obviously swept out all these lows. You know, is there SMT? If there's bullish SMT, we might be cooking. Yeah, so we're getting bullish SMT with this low. Wait. Psych? Just kidding. We are not, in fact. I thought... Am I blind? Wait, what? Guys, is there a true 3-month open? Now I'm curious, dude. So maybe you could frame it out like this, where... Yeah, you see this? This is like a... Wow. This is a crazy order block. So you see why I like that order block? It's just very, very obvious. It swept out all the lows. And then we had another one. Another one. Another one. DJ Khaled. This is what I'm saying. Look. OB. Boom. PB. I mean, I don't think we actually tap it. We might not. What about the 4 hour? How does that look? Okay, so now, actually, now this is making sense. We got this one. This is an OB. All right, this is clean. OB. And then merge these two together, and all of a sudden now we got a PB. So this could get very violent, in my opinion. It could get very violent to the upside. Possible 4 hour propulsion block. You know what's crazy? Let's check CE. Oh my gosh. We're just short. Oh, you know why? Because I measured it out like an idiot. And then we filled this 4 hour gap perfectly. Okay. Yeah, this is looking really clean, guys. I'm actually really seriously wanting to trade London because wow. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just kind of observe price and you're like, this is like a really obvious opportunity. And what could happen is we have a rejection block here. That is a nice looking rejection block on the 5 minute. I would not mind at all if we came down and used that as Phoenix. Let's drop this down. Dang it, nothing obvious. Oh, I know what we should look at. New week opening gaps. Yo. So we have a new week opening gap here. Yo. And then let's check NDogs. Oh, we're in an NDog right now. Yeah, could you imagine we came down into this new week opening gap, formed an SMT with this rejection block, and then it'd be a partial previous day's low SMT, and then expanded off of this. Could you imagine this? What was the trade of the day? Yeah, so look at this. We kind of dug into the new week opening gap. If we tapped it a second time, we might only barely go to the bottom of it. Which, if so, would possibly create SMT. This is just, I don't know. This is super, super dubious speculation, you know? Super, super just for fun, just looking around. But, you know, maybe we get SMT in this new week opening gap at the rejection block. And then consequent encroachment holds. And then bang. Once again, this is just, it's just for fun. It's just to look around. Oh, yeah. That was clean. Dude, you cooked today. You absolutely cooked, bro. Is impressive. Man, I'm supposed to be reviewing trades I could have taken today, but this is just current price action is just so. It's good looking. It's good looking. I like the look of it. Sometimes you just get a little distracted. So yeah, I could honestly see this occurring, something like this. Oh, how fun it would be to catch a low here and then hold it. How fun. Because I think we'll expand pretty aggressively for a while now that we kind of have this buy model going on. Possible NWOG and rejection block could hold tonight, but very dubious speculation. And it's also possible maybe we come down into NWOG, we sweep the rejection block, and the S&P holds the rejection block. That's maybe a possibility. Okay, yeah, I don't even know. At this point, I don't know. Just kind of having fun right now, looking around. This is just the fun of trading for me. I just get very distracted. Wait. Let's look at old first presented for value gaps. Yeah, so we have an old one here. Maybe we should look at this. Hey, that hit that. That's cool. Oh, let's look at stat map. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we went to the statistical manipulation level on the month. Not gonna lie, that totally could have been manipulation. That totally could have been manipulation. Then we might expand up. How about weekly? We don't hit the weekly statistical manipulation, but it does. This manipulation occurs statistically when the manipulation should occur, which is always interesting. How about the daily? Oh You know what's cool here is the daily statistical manipulation level is kind of in that point of interest area where we had talked about with the new week opening gap. Not gonna lie, I'm very interested in trading London tonight. Clear bias. And then if I held for the weekly profile with just like one micro contract, if I held for the weekly profile, I could bank. You know what I mean? Very much considering it. Where's yeah, if we I might stay up for London session tonight, guys. I was supposed to be doing a review of the market. Not doing a very good job. Yeah, I think we'll get a classic expansion day to the upside, which means I think London will form low of the day, and I think that will occur around the statistical manipulation level, which will be around this time. Might get out the sniper rifle tonight, and then take it to all-time highs and past. I think this is we're gonna go much higher. So maybe. Let's see if there's anyone watching right now. I might keep going and we'll do an actual review of the market, but oh, there's 7 watching. That's a lot. That's a lot for a market. We're not even reviewing the market. I'm kind of just distracted right now. But like, guys, I think that we could get a London low of the day and then a classic expansion day within the classic expansion weekly profile, right? So why wouldn't I maybe trade London, get a low of the day, an entry on a micro contract for low of the day, and then just hold that. I don't know, guys. It's just kind of, it's a fun little thought. Like, what if I stay up to London, and I get the sniper out, and then we hit that daily statistical manipulation level, and then we snipe it, and then hold it for the entire week. Oh my gosh, I kind of want to, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Man, 7 watching is a lot. Yeah, I think London will make low of the day. Locked out my account till New York. I wish you the best if you catch that entry. It'd be crazy. Like, it feels like we're just slowly curving down to it. Like, I feel like London's gonna make low day around this 2 to 5, in between like 0 and 5, somewhere in here. Low of the day is gonna form, We could simply just wait for a 15-minute change in state. That's an obvious one. We can't just enter on anyone. And then when we get the 15-minute change in state, we just hold that, because if it's a classic expansion weekly profile, we'll just expand all week and then all-time highs. Bang. That's like 7R. I mean, that's probably way more than 7R. And once again, this makes sense from a weekly new week opening gap. Look, statistical manipulation level and new week opening gap both align in this area. It's very tempting. I don't know. Maybe. Well, I was supposed to review the market today and I got a little distracted. I mean, I guess I should probably still review the market. Yeah, I might take a break and then come back and review the market. Yeah, I'm probably going to end the stream, but then I might come back and review the market. I think that's what I might do. But then again, it's getting kind of late. Dude, I do not know what to do. I do not know what to do with myself. I should probably just trade tomorrow. I'm just going to end the stream right now. And then, I don't know, if I decide to stream later, I might be in bed or something. So, alright. That's what I'm going to do. Peace out, everyone. I might review the market later.